Chelsea draw at the bridge. Chelsea draw at the bridge. Um, well, that's our bubble bust, especially me going on to predicted a 2-0 victory for Chelsea. Dominated the game for the most part, but Nottingham Forest are a dangerous side. They had their moment in the game. They took the lead, obviously. I think in the 49th, 48th, 49th minute. That's a couple of minutes into the second half from a free kick. I think the ball wasn't actually taken from the right spot, in my opinion, but took the free kick and then was converted by Wood and by Chris Wood, I think, and 1-0. And Madueke got equalized about say 11 minutes or so after the first after the go ahead goal by Nottingham Forest was scored. So that was good for Madueke. Lots of chances were created, you know, and one person I would want to criticize right off the bat because I think no matter how good someone has been, or no matter how well someone is doing something, whether in a walk of life and in football, it's fair to criticize that person when when it is deserved. Enzo Maresca waited too long to make the substitutions. He waited too long, too long. The game, you could see he was struggling to get a goal. 60 minutes, 65 minutes. I was expecting changes to have been made with 25 minutes at least on the clock. So you give the subs an opportunity to make a difference, to settle into the game and make a difference, have an impact on the game. But he waited till about, was it almost the 10th minute, thereabout. And I think um, Ward Prowse got a red card and he caught the ball with his for catching the ball with his hands, literally like a goalkeeper, or more like a wide receiver actually in the NFL. So for me, deserved red card. It went off, and I was thinking, okay, you've waited this long. This is the moment you make your substitutions. No, but he still let the game continue on, and then 1-1. Fair dues to Nottingham Forest. They defended very well. Nku came on. He missed. I wouldn't say he missed. The goalkeeper saved the header, but he should have done better because I felt as the cross came in, he should have headed the ball back to where the direction it was coming from. And I don't think the keeper would have had a chance because you could see the goalkeeper, following the flight of the ball, and he saved the ball as he should have, in my opinion. So I think Nkunku missed that chance. And I want to speak about Nicholas Jackson. I have no qualms with him. He's had a decent start to the season, but there's one aspect of his game that still lacking, and that is his movement in the box. His movement in the box is just slightly below average, in my opinion. His movement in the box, he's running in behind, beautiful. His link up with Palmer, beautiful. But his movement in the box is too no, it's too weak. It's too weak and too subpar, in my opinion. That's what one area he should improve in. And hopefully this international break he has a opportunity to improve in that regard. Although he may not have the chance to play around since he should be joining up with his Senegalese teammates, for their AFCON slash World Cup qualifiers as well. So, but that's one area he needs to improve in. His movement in the box was just not it, in my opinion. The movement in the box was, just there are times when I felt that if he had better movement, he would have had better chances because there are balls coming into the box that he just wasn't getting on the end of. Now Palmer was good and for the most part without being his outstanding sort of best usual um, you know superb best, but he was good. He was fairly decent. But sometimes I felt he held onto the ball a bit too long, but that's not something to stick to beat him with. But he was decent overall. Madueke was very good. He was the outlet. He was the outlet in this game, in my opinion. And then speaking about Sancho. I'll be coming back to Madueke, believe me. For Sancho, he had a fairly decent game. He had at moments he had Ola Aina on skates with with his movement, his trickery, his skill on the ball, and flair. He had that. But like I said, Enzo Maresca took a little bit, as in waited too long to make the substitution. I would have thought, as the game was getting stretched, Mikhailo Modric should have come on. That's my opinion. Should have come on. That's my opinion. Should have come on. He should have come on, and I think he would have given Olaina more problems. It would have become more of a problem for Olaina as tiredness was setting in for everybody. For players both on Chelsea side and on Nottingham Forest side as well. So for me, um, all in all, better to get a win, and then you create some distance between yourself and Aston Villa that have ended up drawing. The game against Man United, a goalless draw. That's so still level on points, I think, with Villa. So this would have at least given us a 2 point clear 2 point lead, over Aston Villa in that race for top four. And also the gap between ourselves and Arsenal was widened to a 3 points gap. It could have been cut short, it would have been reduced because it would have been 15, and then that would have been no. Also, we would have been on 16 points, and it would have been a 1 point gap between ourselves and Arsenal. Now it's 2 points. No, now it's 3 points because that was 17 points, and 4 points gap between Chelsea and Liverpool. Managed to win. Man City as well managed to win. So Man City level on points with Arsenal. That's what you see joint second, or they're not joint second because there's definitely goal difference. So Man City second, Arsenal third, and Chelsea fourth. So at least this is an improvement from last season, but the opportunities were there to, win this game, especially with Nottingham Forest going down to 10 men. The opportunities were there for Chelsea to actually win this game. João Felix had that free header. He should have scored. He should have scored. And in Nkunku chance, going back to it, he should have scored as well because that was a free header. But like I said, he should have headed the ball back towards the direction it was coming from, and I think he would have scored if he had done that. Because the goalkeeper wouldn't have had enough time to react. Wouldn't have been quick enough to react and make the save. So, all in all, I'll take the draw, go international break, and then come back still in the top four. And speaking about Noni Madueke, I want to speak about him before um, the end of the video. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, and like the video and share the video as well if you like what you have been watching. So Noni Madueke, before the game, everyone was saying he's greedy, he's selfish, doesn't play with his teammates, doesn't pass the ball. Noni Madueke created lots of chances in this game. He squared the ball for Palmer. And for some reason, I know there was a pressure from the defender, but Palmer should have done a lot better, in my opinion. And so, and there are lots of balls as well that he also crossed into the box. Jackson was just not there. So that's one aspect of Jackson's game that needs to be improved. I know he's right at 23, so he's still improving, still growing as a player, as a person. So there are balls that don't automatically would cross into the 18-yard box, but lack of movement from Jackson denied us those chances. This is not a huge critic on Jackson, but just saying, Noni Madueke was very good today, in my opinion. He had the he had Murillo on skates today. For me, and that's the difference between Noni Madueke and Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has pure pace, searing pace, but when he came on, you could see he didn't quite have that ability to size up your man, go face to face and beat your man, 1v1, have the flair, have the skill, beat the guy, get past him. He didn't quite have that. He kept on checking on to his left foot a bit too easily. And at some point in the game, you could see there was a point where he had 4 people surrounding him because he was taking too much time. He couldn't drag his man out wide. So all move on to the next game. Now I think now we're set for the international break, and then afterwards the season resumes, and hopefully we're back to winning ways. So at this point, to come to the end of this video, just smash the like button, the notification button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on yet another video. Do have a splendid rest of your day.